What's going on, guys? It's Yugi Bros, and today we're gonna open up a Phantom Nightmare box, but not just any Phantom Nightmare box, an Asian English Phantom Nightmare box. Stay tuned.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Yugi Bros! What's going on, guys? It's Yugi Bros, and today we're gonna open a Asian English Phantom Nightmare box. I know, wild, right? So the difference between these and TCG Phantom Nightmare boxes is the back. So the back has this logo instead of the customary regular logo. So they're not actually legal for TCG play. They are only legal for OCG play. And what that means, TCG versus OCG, is like Asian territories are OCG, which stands for Official Card Game, and TCG, which stands for Trading Card Game, is everywhere else in the world. So, unfortunately, we don't get these cards. Well, so we get these cards, but we don't get them in the same, some of them in the same rarities. For example, Moray of Avarice for us was in Power of the Elements, and it was an ultra rare, but they get it as a common in this set. Also, their packs are only 5 cards a pack, and they're not guaranteed foils, as you can see. So, we're going to kind of rush through this as quick as possible. Actually, I'm going to cut the packs to make this video even shorter, and just like magic, it's done. Alright, so let's continue. We have Sorcerer of Sebek, that thing. Oh yeah, so like, the other thing with these packs is they're 120 something cards as opposed to our 100, and our last 20 in our packs are either TCG exclusives or OCG exclusives, whereas these are reprints of stuff that they didn't have yet over there. So like they get the Maze of Memories cards in this pack, so that's how they get that. And Eternal Favorite. I don't love that it's not a foil guaranteed, but at the same time it does feel like old school and nostalgic, so I'm not a huge hater in it, and also like it makes pulling a foil feel worth it, as you know it does in the old cards. Like Samsara D Lotus here is a super rare for us, but it's a common for them. Oh, and also it might be 5 cards a pack, but it is 30 cards a box as opposed to 24. So like, you know, you kind of get you're getting more rare cards. Usually, you're just not getting the same amount of commons, which I think we could all agree we don't really care about. Also, they still have rares, obviously, over there. We don't, at least in the core sets. Damn, so far no foils. That's crazy. I don't know what their ratios are when it comes to how many foils you get in a box, but oh, see, so this was a Maze of Memories pack as well. Oh, okay, so our first secret rare. Oh, and this is another thing with their packs, is a lot of their supers, ultras also have the ability to come secret. Not all of them, but like for example, this super ancient Deep Sea King Coelacanth, which is really old for us. This is their first printing of it for them, so this comes secret, as you can see, but it also has an ultra rare printing and a super rare printing as well. So that's really cool. I don't fully get why they have the ability to do that, but it's kind of like our current modern versions of getting like quarter centuries as opposed to like whatever the rarity they normally come is. Oh, okay, so this is an ultimate rare. This is like the ultimate rares that we have for our rarity collections, where they're like prismatic ultimate is what it's called. It's a pretty grandiose name for the rarity when it's not even as detailed as an ultimate rare, but still they get these in their core sets, whereas we do not. So we have a Stealth Kraken, which was another card that was not in this pack. I believe we got this in one of our Battles of Legend packs, but they just got it here. They also have the ability, we have the ability here to pull Yubel cards. They put Yubel and Terror Incarnate and Ultimate Nightmare in this pack, whereas we don't have that because we already had previous printings of it, obviously. But they have it in this. Asian English cards in general stopped getting printed. I think it was after like 2010. Don't quote me on that, but it's somewhere around that era. And then they just recently started doing this again in 2023, so they are desperately trying to catch them up. And they've been doing this for a hot second now between the last 2 years, and they have like their set lines come out so quick. So here's a Terra Incarnate, for example, as a common, which we don't have this card as a common. It's never come as a common over here. But like, I'm pretty sure their Infinite Forbidden comes out in September, and their Rage of the Abyss comes out in October, which is crazy. And then in addition to that, to try to play catch-up, they've had a bunch of other packs as well. So this card comes secret for us, this Magispector, but it's a rare for them, which is nuts. As far as I know, it kind of goes off the same OCG rarities. So you'll, for example, for Infinite Forbidden, the Mulch Army that we have normally as a secret, they'll have in here as a rare, which is crazy to say. But the fact that they're in English is crazy. Like, it just feels so weird. Alright, so this is a perfect example. For us in the TCG, both of these cards come secret, but for them it's a super and a rare. The Horus Black Flame Deity and the Black Goat Laughs. Like, it's just two very odd looking cards for us since we have them as secret rares. So I'm going to go a little bit faster here just to go through it. Labyrinth Wall Shadow, which was another Maze of Memories card. We got Cerebus, the Voiceless Voice Cerebus, Master of Ham, Dark Guardian, which was a Gate Guardian card as well, which we only got as a rare in our Maze of Memory set. Alright, here's another fun one. Skull Guardian. Skull Guardian, we've never had this as a reprint. The original version we have is a tournament pack card, and that card is like upwards of $200. And they have it here as a common in English, but it is Asian. Unfortunately, the Asian English version, so you can't play it in the TCG. But like, for collector's sake, this is pretty awesome. Like, that we can actually get this as like a cheap alternative. Finally, Spore, another one there. Prayers of the Voiceless, Snake Eyes Poplar. All right, and Metamorphosis. Right, so we had this as a secret. We have this as an ultra. Like, it's so weird to see these cards in English in not the rarities they're supposed to come in. I think I've screwed up the piles over there at this point. But it is wild. Like, this for us was a super, but it's a common here. Prey of the Jerigumo, I think, was a rare for us. Just crazy in general. We have Time Reloader, Keef, Ryuku Guardian, Goblin Grand Biker Crash, and Saphira. So they give them a lot of the extra reprints that they get are cards that are usually relevant to their respected archetype type cards in this set, which makes sense. Like, this is Power Loader or Dynamite Power Load, which we got, and I think it was Dabble, but they have only been starting to get cards as of the last couple of years. So there's a Saphira, the new Saphira, and there's a Nightmare Pain, which I think we have as a super. So it just, again, feels really weird to get these cards and not the current rarities. Yubel Terror, Seabic, this thing, Raiders Knight. We got this in Phantom Rage in that rarity, believe it or not, but they got it here. We have Stealth Kragan as a common, Norris Lanius, the Gate Guardian, the Aromage. The Master of Ham. Grand Entrance. We have this as a secret. They have it as a rare. It's just crazy to see some of this stuff. But also, I don't believe you're guaranteed quarter centuries in these boxes, in the core boxes, but they do have them. Well, we do now too, but they had them in every pack going forward, so we have the ability to get them. But as it is, like, we still have the ability to get things in an alternative rarity, whether that be an ultra or a secret or an ultimate rare, as unfortunately, like, we don't have that ability. We used to way back in the day, but they've since changed that up. So, I mean, we could still get something that we've already pulled in a different rarity. Like, we could get a Poplar as a secret rare, which is crazy. We have this as a common here, but we have it as a super for us. Ignis, the Aromage monsters. I'm running out of time. Another Skull Guardian, and the ritual card to summon it. Shadow Ghoul of the Labyrinth. That's a throwback. Precision of the T-Jaw. Spell Chronicle, we haven't had that in ages. Spell Chronicle for us came out in Phantom Nightmare, I believe. where the original Duel support came out. We have not seen those in a hot second. Duel, the Ultimate Nightmare. That's crazy to see that as a common. We don't have this as a common. I've never... Oh god, that's so weird to look at like that. Wall. Yeah, just overall, like, it's crazy that we now have Asian English cards again, because now we get English versions of stuff in the rarities that Japan gets their cards in. So, like, everyone make sure when you're buying stuff online to check the backs of your cards, or make sure in the description somebody tells you that it's Asian English. Because if the rarity doesn't seem to line up with something you're used to, chances are now it could be an Asian English card, and Asian English cards just aren't legal for TCG play, unfortunately. I wish they were. It'd be really easy if just everything was that, but if it was, then we'd all be buying these cards, not the regular ones, because these are a lot cheaper, and a lot of them come in a lot lower rarities than what we have. So last pack, and then we'll open the 1+ pack, bonus pack that comes in the box. We get Keeper, we have a Clatter Spoiler, we have Earthbound Fusion, Prey of the Juragumo, and Raid Raptor Brave Strix. Alright, so last but not least, we have this extra 1-card bonus pack that comes in the, I believe it's the first edition boxes, but I'm not 100% sure. No, I'm sorry, these aren't first edition boxes. These are just the original boxes. And the card is Rise Rank Up Magic Raid Raptors Force. So in these you can get literally anything. You could pull a quarter century, or you could pull something as simple as a super rare like this, for example. So that's all in this video. Guys, let me know if you want me to open more products, Asian English, regular. I've never done this before, but if you guys want me to keep doing it, just let me know. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
For more amazing Speed Duel content, subscribe to Yugi Bros. It's time to duel!